And we are live.
Hi everyone.
I don't think anyone is here quite yet. Ooh. Let me...
Am I able to move
The mic? Yeah. Yeah.
What's the best way for me to do that?
By the... Yeah.
Like this?
Yep. You're good. Get it where you want it. Get as comfy as you can be. Let me send out our... Okay. Oh, let me make sure I've got the chat up. Yep. We are good to go.
Hi everyone. One person. Hi.
Int Lizard, maybe? Because they favorited.
Maybe. Hi. Thanks for watching.
So, Hannah,
Yeah.
what do you want to do today? We just had dinner.
We just had dinner.
We made a lovely
Cameron,
minestrone.
It's raining. What do we do?
Okay.
What do we do?
So, we wanted to catch a Goomy.
Yeah.
It is raining with
go in the grass?
yes, with the power of my magic. It is raining in lush jungle.
Oh god, and now I can't find the grass. Where do
You
I go?
have-
Where do I go?
Coincidentally, you have an hour that it's going to be raining in lush jungle.
Oh, did you do something to make that happen?
No, I mean it's not like I'm Pokemon God or something.
Do I need to heal up my Pokemon? Oh no, he's fine.
Yeah. So, to make a Goomy show up,
Yeah. Do I have needed to switch out my Pokemon?
I don't know.
Don't I need a special Pokemon for that?
To do what?
To make a Goomy appear?
That's to make it rain. But if you notice in this battle,
It's already raining.
yeah. Oh, Nate's editing our Devil May Cry episodes.
Thank you, Nate.
So I will go ahead and let him know. Hey, whoever's watching, how's it going? We just started. Hannah is hunting for a Goomy tonight.
Yep. I am.
And I want to... So the goal is Goomy shows up when a Pokemon calls for help while it's raining in Lush Jungle.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to make a Pokemon weak, but you don't want to kill it so it can call for help.
Got it.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm just checking to make sure our audio works. And it sounds good.
I found a berry. Excellent. Alright. Running all through the grass. Metapod, not who I want.
Oh, I should say something in the chat. Hey,
Any
hey,
po-
YouTube.
Would any Pokemon call for help and have it be a Goomy, or will it always be there?
I think it's any Pokemon. Hey, Wasis Furpit, did I pronounce that right? I think it's the first time you've hung out with us. How's it going?
Hi.
They said that they have Sun, but they've never
Okay.
played the Ultra games.
Okay, maybe he'll
So
call
we've
for
never
help.
played the original games.
Calling for help. Will a Goomy appear?
Nate is fucking blowing up my phone live. Let me minimize that. There we go.
No Goomy.
Do you know what the differences are between the games? Because I have no idea.
Were you talking to the people in the chat?
Yes.
Oh.
Can you hear us okay, by the way? That's always a concern of mine.
Alright. Oh, I have to pick. I'm sorry, guys. I'm watching the screen and trying to watch.
Yeah,
I'm
she's
not paying attention.
she's watching the big screen and watching the
Alright. Bug bite avoided the move-in time. That's why I take care of my Pokemon. Let's try fake out, see what happens.
so,
Use bug bite. So fake out. Can...
Oh, hey, Lugia. How's it going? I don't know if we've hung out on stream either.
Hi, Lugio. Nice to meet you.
A bunch of new names and faces.
Thanks for watching, you guys. I appreciate
So,
it.
a little backstory, if you guys are new. God damn it, the computer's fighting me. Hannah has never played a Pokemon game before until this one, and
That's correct.
I played Pokemon up until Generation 4, and I took a break from it, and the new one kind of made me curious, but I didn't want to play it again. Oh, nice. Cool. I'm glad someone saw the post. So I wanted to kind of replay Pokemon, but I want to get a new experience. So to get a new experience, I wanted to see it through a new player's eyes, so that's why Hannah's exploring the game.
Yep.
And play a game from a generation that I've skipped. Oh, gotcha, minor stuff. That's what I figured. Like, I'm used to, like, the 3 games, right? You get the 2 games, and then you get one game a year after that kind of combines the 2, like Yellow, Crystal, and Platinum. I had it. I wasn't sure how, like, because I know, right, Black and White had Black and White 2. I don't know what happened with X and Y, and then the Ultra series. I wasn't sure what the difference was. But yeah, so we're just Hannah recently beat the 3 trials in Akkala Island, and this sometime soon we're gonna fight do the grand trial. But Hannah wanted to try and farm a Goomy first, so I played around with the 3DS clock to make it rain in Lush Jungle, and that's what we're trying to do. And Hannah, if you remember, if you use a adrenaline orb, you're more likely a Pokemon's more likely to call for help if you're trying to get them to call for help.
Okay, good to know, because I did not remember that.
Yeah. So is
Where would I find the adrenaline orb?
it's in your items. Yeah, go down to like the bottom, I think, of your first item pocket.
Looking.
Maybe this. There it is.
Okay.
But yeah, so it's cool to see people hanging out, and then last week when we streamed, people wanted to battle us. And I don't know, are you taking challengers at this time or maybe after it stops raining?
Not at this time. Not right now.
Yeah. You want to get that Goomy first.
Yeah, I would very much like to get the Goomy. We've been waiting for it. Oh, it's gonna kill him. It's fine. He's gonna call for help.
Yeah.
Anyway.
If you want to buy time to try and wait for him to call for help, you can just keep switching your Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because that takes up a turn. Oh, nice. So that's interesting, Wasses. So they said the first official Pokemon... Hey, Pinsir!
Hey! I don't think I have him.
No, you killed it last time we saw one. So Wasses said the first official game they played was Omega Ruby, which is the remake of the 3rd gen games, which I skipped. So I played Red, Yellow, Gold, and then Diamond, and those were the only games I played. I touched Ruby for a little while, like my little brother's copy, but for some reason I didn't get into it.
What can I use to heal?
Like heal health?
Poison? Yeah.
Oh, to removing poison is not healing. That is use an antidote to remove poison.
Okay.
Or you can in between battles, you can when you go pamper your Pokemon, you can use that little wand thing to get rid of status effects. Oh, hey, it's the Red Shirt Geeks. Is this Lars or Patrick?
I want you to call for help. Call for help.
So fighting is going to be super effective against Bug. Oh, it's not very effective. Oh, for some reason I thought fighting was. Hey, Lars, how's it going?
Hi, Lars. There we go. Let it be a Goomy. Let it be a Goomy. Let it be a Goomy.
No.
Damn it. Ugh. Nope, that's not what I want.
You might just want to catch Pinsir while you have the opportunity. For some reason, I thought fighting was super effective against Bug because you can smash a Bug with your hand.
Alright, here we go.
So Lars, what were you playing? So when Pokemon came out, that's actually when I first started playing video games.
Great.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you grew a level.
So, Wasis was saying their 3DS's SD card corrupted, so they lost their save.
Pidgey grew a level.
That is kind of a fear that we have.
That this won't save and we would lose everything?
Well, right, my 3DS broke. I'm kind of paranoid about technical difficulties.
Alright, we need a good name for this, guys. A pun, preferably.
Yeah, oh, do you want to take recommendations from the chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you have a name for Pinsir, we will take recommendations and choose the best one. But I personally like puns, which is why I called, what's his name?
Yeah,
Bagon.
So for the next...
Bilbo Bagon. That's what's his name. Bilbo Bagon.
So for the next... What do you want to say? We don't want to wait too long on this screen, right? So we'll give the chat a minute to give recommendations?
Yeah.
And Lars is talking... when Pokemon came out, he was moving on to the first RPG. So what would that have been? Like Ultimate Quest?
Anyone?
What about... Monsieur Pinchy. I don't know. I think it's a SpongeBob thing, but I don't remember. Oh, hey Bardock, how's it going?
Hi,
you got a name for Pinsir? A good nickname for Pinsir?
Yeah. Or something punny.
EverQuest. Gotcha. Was says this is a capture card on a new 3DS. It's a girl.
It's a female.
And she's got giant talons on the top of her head that can take a chunk out of a man. Why don't we just call her my ex-wife? I'm sorry.
No one.
How about Pinchy Me? Pinchy Me? Or
Me, I like that one.
Bardock says Pinchy.
I'm not either.
Lars says Pinchy Me. Pinchy Me?
I like Pinchy Me.
The Great... See, now I'm trying to think the Great Pagliacci, but the Great Pinchiachi? We also have Thorny.
We don't have enough space for that.
Hey, Pillow, how's it going?
Hi, Pillow. Done.
Oh, speaking of whoever's on the stream, so Lars and Patrick from the Red Shirt Geeks, if you haven't checked out their channel, we're over this weekend we worked on a little special project that will hopefully be coming out maybe in the next couple weeks when I get some time between work and everything else to edit. Speaking of, I should be doing something productive right now. So what did you end up naming him?
Pinchy Me. That was the winner.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I know you guys probably can't see anything.
No, all they see is the trees.
I'm sorry, I'm healing Mr. Sumo really quickly.
Removing his status effect.
And then I'll get back. So thank you for your patience. There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, so Pillow, Bardock, we're hunting for a Goomy. That's why it's raining. Yeah, I did hear about the Nintendo Direct. I'd be curious. So my personal favorites would be if they tease something about the new Pokemon game, and the other one is Animal Crossing. I'm hoping for some information on the new Animal Crossing. Hey Pillow, we have not had any progress. Hannah and I haven't played this since last week's stream on Tuesday. We're really busy for the month of February.
Well, I still have my show that I'm in.
Yeah.
And
so weekends are kind of out.
Yeah, we're in the final weekend for it this coming weekend.
And I got a big new project at work.
Yeah, it's been a little insane.
Yeah.
And February is already a short month, and things just kind of flying by.
But the plan is still to, while we're streaming, we will be finding some time to record Pokemon, and we'll release new episodes.
Call for help from me.
Hopefully it doesn't kill itself in its confusion.
Well,
nope.
No calling for help. Cool.
Is Hannah talking from far away from the room? No, she's just not talking into her microphone.
I'm sorry. It called for help.
Does she sound better now?
Is this better? Sorry, that's another from Mantis.
Yeah,
Maybe
kill.
Goomies don't exist.
They exist. I actually don't know what their drop rate is. Does anyone know what the odds are of finding a Goomy in the wild?
Do I need to be somewhere specific in Lush Jungle?
Because as far as I know, it said, everything I looked up said just make sure it's raining in Lush Jungle when you look.
I am doing that.
Oh, I guess you've got a bit of an echo. Let me
Cool.
take a look and see what our audio sounds like. Here, Hannah, I'm going to let you listen to our audio and tell me what it sounds like. Here, Hannah, I'm going to let you listen to our audio and tell me what it sounds like. Do you hear an echo? I guess you need to talk to be able to hear yourself. Here, Hannah, I'm going to let you listen to our audio.
I hear you. I don't hear an echo, but
do you hear an echo?
I have a hard time hearing me over the music.
I guess you need to talk to be able to hear yourself.
So,
oh, right, because you're hearing the game audio also.
I don't hear an echo, but
do you hear an echo?
I have a hard time hearing me over the music.
I guess you need to talk to be able.
But yeah, like I feel like I kind of sound like I'm underwater over the music, but that's based on what I'm hearing. I don't know if it sounds like that to everyone else.
Let's see, you are on center mic. I think it's, let me move your, see if that helps.
Because I'm as close to the mic as I can get right now without touching it.
And our voice mixer. That is true, Bardock. Hannah is a quiet person. Well, she's not necessarily a quiet person. I'm just a very loud person.
Cameron is loud by nature. Like, you can hear him no matter where you are. Yeah, but I gotta be able to see the screen.
Right, but isn't the screen right there?
But, ugh. Okay. Alright.
No, Nate probably won't join us for the streams because he has classes on Tuesdays. And he's actually... He's editing tomorrow's episodes as we speak. Oh shit. Thanks, Bardock. You reminded me that I need to send him over a file. He texted me about that 10 minutes ago.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I got a lot of balls in the air.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
No sign of Goomy.
No Goomy whatsoever.
I need to send him. Nope.
How long does it take for this Goomy to appear? Like, do people search for hours on end? Because I'm getting pretty antsy if it's not gonna happen. Like, it's gonna be a very boring stream if it's just me battling Pokemon and a Goomy doesn't appear.
Oh, Pillow, what's sim racing?
Sim racing?
Simulation racing?
Stop, stop, stop. Oh, God. Don't poison me.
So here's what I would do. You weakened it. I would use the Adrenaline Orb.
I don't know if I have another one.
Oh, really? She had some. We might need to go buy some more. Pillow, what sort of thing do you race? Is it like F1? Because you basically want to, I think you want to have a Pokemon sit in the rain and just keep calling for help. And wiping out its help. You don't have any?
I don't have any more.
Okay, then maybe just switch and see if it'll call for help before you kill it.
Okay. Here we go.
Where did I? Oh, it's right here.
Call for help. Call for help. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
What are you thinking?
I'm gonna switch out again to see if it'll call for help. That is what I'm thinking. I'm not doing it.
No.
Ugh.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Come on.
Is it a Goomy? Nope.
That's tough. But this is like when you're looking for the rarer Pokemon or you're looking for certain Pokemon with certain traits, this is kind of what you gotta do.
Yeah. People don't get bored with this?
I don't know.
I mean, do true Pokemon
we can have
fans, this is what they enjoy?
We can have the chat sound off. I know Bardock and Pillow are pretty into Pokemon. The other guys we were talking with, Wasses, and who else? Oh, Lugia, I assume. Do you guys... Is there anything you do to pass the time when you just gotta go for that low probability Pokemon?
Or I guess how often do you go for the low probability Pokemon?
Probably just the once, right? You catch it one time and then you breed it the rest of the times.
There we go.
But yeah, it might be worth it to try and run back to the Pokemon Center and grab some more Adrenaline Orbs if we can buy them. Yeah. I forget if we can buy them or not.
Well, we'll find out.
You can just fly there.
Well, no, I know. Ugh. I don't really like Fomantis.
So Bardock says the majority of streamers do shiny hunting, which is basically this. Letting them call hundreds of Pokemon. Bardock says he personally finds it boring, but apparently a lot of people like this sort of thing.
Okay. I'm kind of
He prefers battling. Yeah, I think Hannah prefers battling too.
Kind of with you, Bardock. Like, this is...
Someone did trade me a Goomy, so maybe I can breed you. If we don't catch one on this stream, let's say I'll just breed you one, and we won't look for it anymore, and we'll focus on other stuff. Yeah, that's true.
What?
Pillow is saying for rare Pokemon, they mostly trade. Because since you can trade online, you can find someone around the world that has what you want.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Bardock says that we are quite entertaining even when we're floundering in the jungle.
Well...
Being rather ineffectual.
I'm glad that we're...
Not achieving our goals.
I'm glad that we're entertaining.
So, Hannah, I don't know if you had the opportunity last time to talk about your show.
Probably not. Well, I tried a little bit because I was asking Paul,
Logan Paul?
Well, one is Paul Logan and one is Logan Paul, and one we don't like and one we do.
I think one of them is a big YouTuber that is an asshole. Right. And the other one was someone who was
like very genuine and nice and a good person, and he gets mixed up. And now I can't remember if his name was Logan or Paul. I think it's Logan. All right. Can I buy an Adrenaline Orb?
Go to like the very bottom. No. Maybe the other bag. Other gentleman. Hey, it's Logan Palmer. That's who.
Logan Palmer, hi.
We were just talking about you and how you are not Logan Paul.
Yes. Is there anything else? No, thank you. Okay, cool. Let me go to the coffee place. I don't think I can buy
Adrenaline Orbs.
Adrenaline
that
orbs here.
Sucks.
It's just Pokebeans, right?
Yeah, you just get. No, I mean the other guy. There are two guys at that counter. Did you talk to both of them?
Oh, I follow you. I see what you're saying.
Because even though they work at the same store, they sell different things, apparently.
Okay. Yes, I did. Alright. What will you let me
because we beat Mallow's trial, so he'll give us... We can buy more stuff. Come on, come on. Hey, there it is!
There we go.
Nice. Just buy a shit ton. Just by like 10.
Let's by 5.
5. Oh, you'll probably end up needing more. Okay, let's get back into the lush jungle before it stops raining.
Hold on.
Maybe, Pillow, maybe we can get orbs cheaper later on in the game or something. Because they do seem super handy for when you're looking for a specific Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, so Goomy is like that. There's another Pokemon that shows up when it rains in the lush jungle. I forget what it's called. It's like a bird cloud thing.
What the hell did I press? This is not what I wanted to do.
You were flying?
Right, but I pressed Y to fly, and then it was like, press X to check what the Pokemon can do.
Yeah, that's just like a little tutorial.
Right, I know that, but I'm saying that I pressed Y to fly.
Okay.
And I didn't get... It's given me options of who I want to ride, and now it's not giving me options, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
So press the button again. Now go to your Charizard.
Oh, because I'm not looking at the screen.
Oh, Pillow, don't text and drive.
Don't text and drive.
I mean, I guess you can text and drive because it's not real, but don't fake text and fake drive. Yeah, Logan, I did do Trico and Bulbasaur. I don't know of a good way to share it. Actually, I think I can share it. Hold on.
It is. Oh, criminy. This jungle.
Hannah's gonna keep going while I pull up the picture.
Wait. Oh, I don't think I wanted to go back here.
You can go to another part.
I'm trying. I want to go and collect all of the other Pokeballs and climb through and oh my Lanta.
Where is my Trico and Bulbasaur?
Crazy in here.
It would have been last
It would
Tuesday.
have been 1 week ago. So anyway, so about my show. I'm in a show called Spinning into Butter by a playwright named Rebecca Gilman.
Oh, here it
It's
is.
very good. And if any of you are in Cincinnati or have friends in the Cincinnati area, you should come see it, and I will have Cameron put a link to get tickets. In
Wait, for
the
real?
Fight. Yeah.
Okay. I can do that.
You're messing with my screen.
Look at the screen.
I hope we're still entertaining, because this is shit that I don't like.
Does that work? Can you see?
Are you showing everyone in the chat you're drawing?
I think so. Logan was asking about it. Hey, there it is. Okay, I'll put it back now.
Okay. Alright. It's a very good drawing. Your Trico looks like you have some sort of James Dean thing going on.
Well, that was from last week. That was.
Yes, I know. Sorry for yawning. Sorry, Cameron will yell at me for it later. Alright,
Did we get the TM that's in here? I don't think Hannah has gotten it. I don't think she's explored much of the jungle yet.
no.
Which this might be a good opportunity to do so.
I wonder if I should have switched out people from my party
Why?
to fight. Because everyone's so strong
Oh, you
in
can.
this jungle.
You mean your guys are really strong, or your
The party that I have is strong for the Pokemon in the Lush Jungle.
Gotcha. Well, another thing that we were doing was trying to raise your party level up to around 28 or so to
Yeah,
get ready
no,
for the
I
fight.
understand.
But if they're at that level, then
I'm trying. Well, I wonder if I should just keep switching Pokemon out
yeah, I think so.
and see what happens. Alright.
Here, that's I just linked my Mastodon account. If you're curious about the other stuff I've been drawing as I've been learning, it's Logan. It takes practice. Hey, Non-Leonard. So Non-Leonard is getting a box full of Squirtle so they can say they have the Squirtle Squad. Which you don't know what that's from, Hannah, but that's from the anime. What did you want me to link in the chat, Hannah?
My link for the show for tickets.
Right.
But, you know, don't do me any favors or anything.
You don't want me to? Okay, I won't.
No, I do.
Oh,
My god.
you want me to? Okay, I will.
Alright. Oh, poor Heimlich's confused. I love Heimlich so much.
So that second link is the link to Hannah's show if anyone in Cincinnati wants to go see it.
Is in Cincinnati or has friends in Cincinnati.
Bardock, Mastodon is basically Twitter, but they don't allow neo-Nazis.
Oh, call for help. Call for help. Call for help. Poor Heimlich.
It's okay, rap doesn't do much. But you might be onto something where you want to, if you want to switch to a weaker group of Pokemon, if these guys are, because we don't want a power level for the Kahuna fight. I think that's a very good point.
Heimlich can't be switched out.
Because he's wrapped. Wrapped is like, Comfy is,
Alright, so let's try,
Yeah, it's weird. I'd say they definitely like crack down on hate speech more. And it's also a little disassociated. Like, there's a protocol that is Mastodon, but there's also different servers. Like, there's Mastodon.social, which is like the main one.
oh,
But then, like,
be a Goomy.
Come on, Goomy. Oh. So there's, like, if you really like Transformers like I do, there's Scramble.city instead of Mastodon.social. Or if you like Pokemon, there's, like, Catch'em.all or something for Pokemon, or, you know, any subject. You can get much more niche, so you're not like in the mix with everyone, you're just focused on a specific topic. Or you can do the general one, which is Mastodon.social. I like it. I never really got used to Twitter, and I don't use it a lot. Somehow, though, Mastodon I just feel more comfortable with.
I love Twitter. But I really only use it to follow celebrities, so I don't see a lot of the bullshit that goes on.
Man, you were just seeing all the pincers. I still haven't seen one in my game. I didn't even know they were in the game until you found one.
Well...
What does that mean? Can someone tell me what breaks the mold means when a Pokemon does that, mold breaker? Smack that bug. Nice.
Cool. Double hit. Does anyone have any plans for Valentine's Day? Does anyone care about Valentine's Day?
Do we have plans for Valentine's Day?
No, not at the moment. But I'm fine with that.
Yeah. It's been a long couple...
But we're just friends, so, you know, why would we have to?
Well, I was talking about Nate and myself. If Nate and I have plans for Valentine's Day.
Bros night.
Or as I call it,
just your average Thursday night.
Yeah.
Oh, be a Goomy, be a Goomy, be a Goomy.
Nothing. Jeez.
No one's help is appearing. The game knows. The game is aware.
Okay, so here's what Mold Breaker ability does. Okay. And I think I've asked this before and Bardock's answered it before and we just forgot. Mold Breaker means that when a Pokemon uses an attack or a move, you get to ignore your opponent's ability, which is kind of cool.
Oh.
Hannah did not use an Adrenaline Orb.
Not for that one.
Do you want to switch before you...
I only got 5.
No, I know. Do you want to switch your team? Here. Got another fight coming. Trumbeak. Maybe we should go to a different part of Lush Jungle.
I've been trying. There are only so many parts that I can go to. I don't know how to get to the other ones.
Well, did you go in other directions?
Yeah, I've been trying. What do you mean if I've been going in other directions?
Because this is the same part of the jungle that you've been to before. You keep going northwest when you're in the jungle. Have you gone like east or south or anything?
So, go this way?
Go down, right?
Yeah.
So that's...
So I'm going down.
And this is the part you've been to before, but you always
Right.
go north. Have you crossed that patch of grass?
Yes.
Nothing there.
I can't go anywhere else.
Except
wait.
for maybe there?
Up
Is there anything here?
But then there's a dead end.
Nothing here. What about going down and east? South and east.
Won't that take me to the exit?
No, the exit was southwest. This is where you had all those pseudo-wudo. Do you remember, like, there were the trees that looked like pseudo-wudo?
No. I mean, yes, I know what you're talking about.
Hey, there's one. And then, I don't know what's over here. Oh, there's an item.
A big root. Okay.
Hey, Honey, how's it going?
Hi. Alright, man.
So now we're back, I
And
think, where
now
we
I've-
started.
Yeah.
So,
But there's still other areas that I've not been able to get to.
is there any other? Well, yes, you're right. There's. Does anyone know how to get up
Like,
there?
over there.
Okay. So you see how? Do you look over? Do you see in the top right corner? There's like a hole in that tree.
Yes.
Do you remember there was an area we were in before that also had a tree like that? So they might be linked up like a tunnel. Maybe it was that area with the comfy before.
I don't remember. Or
Go
know
up.
even where that area was.
Yes. So that's what Hannah. Oh, go right.
You mean left?
No, Bardock said right.
Go right?
But maybe that was where we already went, right? Go up now, into that area that we were in. So yeah, Honey, we are looking for a Goomy. Hopefully, we'll find one.
Hopefully.
It's been a long road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like it's been a long road. It's only Tuesday, guys. How's everyone else's week going? Does anyone have Valentine's Day plans? Did anyone say anything in the chat?
No,
I can't see the chat.
nothing about Valentine's
Well,
Day.
maybe they should just talk to you because you,
Do you want
are
me to
just
switch?
chatting it up
I'll switch here so you can see the chat. Does that work better?
a little.
I just figured you'd like to see the big screen.
I do, but okay. Let's try an orb one more time.
Goomy is.
I don't know. I don't think it even exists. I think it's this ridiculous thing that Cameron made up to send me on a wild goose chase for pure entertainment.
Yeah. No, so Bardock and Non-Leonard don't have Valentine's plans.
That's fine.
And or either that or Non-Leonard is agreeing with you that I made Goomy up in its entirety.
Maybe it's both.
It could be the Goomalati. Goominati?
Goominati. I don't think these adrenaline
Pillow
orbs
has
do
plans.
jack shit.
Pillow and his girlfriend are going out for some food.
Oh, that would be nice.
You don't think the adrenaline... Well, so all the adrenaline orbs are going to do is make them more likely to call for help than they are. What you need to do is not kill them after you use the adrenaline orb.
I haven't been.
If there's anything you can do to do a tiny bit of health... What about, does Mudbray know Mud Slap?
Yes.
Switch in Mudbray and it'll be weak. It'll be a pretty weak move. Maybe it can, like, trigger it asking for help. There we go, Honey. Ilguminati. That's the one.
That's great.
In fact, that's what we should name it.
Props to you, honey.
If we
Good job.
find it.
That's what we'll name it.
Leonard is saying that they don't believe in Valentine's planes, which fair enough. I have also never heard of a Valentine's plane.
Plan.
I imagine it's plane. I imagine.
I know, but they mean plan.
Could it be like...
She called for help. Goomy? 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 Nope. Fuck it. Now they're both gonna die, because I am just
Oh,
pissed.
okay. So the other thing we can check if we are unsuccessful here... Yeah, kill the one on the left.
I'm gonna kill both of them.
No, don't kill
That's
both of
how
them.
angry I
Don't
am
kill
right
both
now.
of them.
Fuck, you're gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna pluck your ass. Steamy.
Yeah.
seen one.
So Lugia's mentioning that we can also use items that don't do anything if we want to waste turns
Yeah.
to look for stuff. And Bardock mentioned that if we have any Pokemon with the ability Pressure or Unnerve, that also makes Pokemon more likely to call for help.
I don't know if I have any in this current party that have that.
I don't think, no, not in this party. And I don't know if we have any in the
I don't know
box.
if I have that, period.
Yeah, I don't remember
It
seeing...
doesn't sound familiar.
So the one on the right is generally the one you want to keep alive because that's the one that calls for help.
Well, too damn bad. That was like nothing. Alright.
Oh yeah, honey, I know we can keep using Adrenaline Orbs, but we want
gonna
to
have to
save
buy
them because we
more.
don't have a ton.
I didn't buy a ton.
Yeah. Hannah's cheap.
Yes. That's one way of doing it. Yes, I am cheap.
Oh, Bardock, I didn't know that. I didn't know the one on the left could call for help. That's good to know, though. Okay.
Alright, where am I going? Up?
So, up. No. That's to the right.
Up.
Yes.
Up.
Do you see the large path that leads north?
I was up.
Okay, now in this area, I'm pretty sure if I remember right, you need to go left. In through the grass, you'll find a tree stump with a hole that you can walk through.
Okay. If you say so.
I do say so. And Bardock agrees with me.
He agrees with you with what?
That you need to go left. And that you're being really mean right now.
That's not what anyone said.
Yeah, Bardock's like, Hannah's just being a jerk.
No.
A total asshole.
And bitch would be the appropriate term as people on the internet.
Yeah, but
don't
Bardock's
know
not
when I'm
sexist like
there.
that.
Ugh.
Steenie. Steenie, I think, evolves, right? We saw the little one,
Sure.
the little berry-looking one, and then it evolves into Steenie, and I'm pretty sure it's got a third. Oh, nice. Non-Leonard almost has Squirtle Squad complete.
Oh, Squirtle Squad. When you first said it, I thought you said
Oh.
Squirrel Squad. And I didn't know what the fuck you were talking about. I was just gonna, like, maybe there's a lot of Pokemon Squirrel out there that I don't know.
I mean,
Pillow, don't text and drive, damn it. Come on.
okay, so let's think of all the squirrel Pokemon.
There are none. I'm sure there are none.
Pachirisu.
That's why, but I thought you said
Pachirisu's a squirrel. So Squirtle is the turtle,
I know
the Gen 1 starter.
I know who Squirtle.
And there's an anime episode where there's a gang of Squirtles that are ruffians, and they're called the Squirtle Squad, and the leader wears these cool pointy sunglasses.
Oh my Lanta.
And they're like tough Squirtle, like, gang members. And Ash, I forget what happens, but they end up becoming firemen and helping the town. And the lead one takes off his sunglasses, and he's got like really pretty eyes, and he joins Ash's team. And that's how Ash gets a Squirtle.
That's cute.
But a Squirrel Squad would be a squad consisting
Oh
only...
my god!
only squirrel Pokemon, and the only squirrel Pokemon I can think of
didn't
is
think it would be that effective.
Pachirisu.
Please be a Goomy. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, and Pillow... Okay, so they originally said they didn't have Valentine's plans. But now they're saying they're like, not only before they're going to a thing with their girl, they're also going to a bar and they're hosting a Valentine's event. That's like the definition of plans.
Well, technically they said planes at first.
Hannah, why did you name the Mudbray Alpha Alpha? Alfalfa.
Alfalfa.
I struggle with that name.
You thought it was Alpha Alpha?
I want to put the A in there.
Alfalfa.
Why did you name Mudbray Alfalfa?
Alfalfa. Now I had to double check his name to make sure that. Oh god, Alfalfa, don't cry. I hate it when they cry. Alright, I'm like, you go.
What? Do you want to answer the question though?
Because I think it was when we first saw him, he was smiling and we saw his teeth, and it reminded me of Alfalfa from the Little Rascals. Which I know he's not known for his teeth, he's known for his cowlick, but like the kid was like under 10.
Yeah, the kid was a donkey face. Let's be real.
No, he wasn't. But
might have been half mule.
Stop it. He's a decent actor. He's just a kid at the time. Don't be so judgmental. Ugh. So anyway, so I named him Alfalfa from that. From the Little Rascals, which is an adorable film.
Yeah.
If anyone has seen
It might be before some of your all's time.
If it is, please do not say it.
Yes.
That would just age me to no end.
Let us know if you were born after 9/11. We want to feel really old.
Alright. Well, Alfie grew a level. Bowser grew a level. How pissed off would Nate be if one of them evolved when he wasn't?
Oh my god, if Alfalfa or Growlithe evolved while Nate isn't here.
So,
so you
I
see
the tree.
There
Damn
you
it.
go.
I see it. I see it. I see it. We'll get there slowly but surely. One step at fucking Fomantis. I don't even want to battle anymore.
Okay,
I don't even want to battle.
so non-Leonard is in fact not a millennial. They were born after the millennium. What generation are you? What does that make you?
Generation
Are you
X?
No, X is like the 80s.
Z? Generation Z?
Is that Z? That you guys don't have a name yet? Well, yeah, Pillow, if you own a bar, I'm assuming that you're old. Oh, hey, grass knot.
Alfalfa in Spanish is a plant. That's cool.
Non-Leonard, I don't know what you are. Probably Generation Z.
You can look
Because
it
we
up.
were Gen Y,
Right
and then
on
they
this
called us
thing
millennials.
called Google.
Hey, Logan, how's it going?
Hi, Logan.
They seem to like to hop in and out a lot.
Well, I'm feeling pretty bored myself right now, so, you know, I don't blame you. I want to get out of this jungle.
So, grass knot might be worth... Oh my god, Honey just got a Goomy.
Oh my god!
Do you want to switch instead of farming for a Goomy? How important is it to get your own Goomy?
To me, not that important, but you and Nate were like, oh, it's so cool! Oh, you totally need one!
I mean...
And I followed along, because I wanted to be
Cool.
part of the crowd.
You're very susceptible to peer pressure,
you're
huh?
just like, and now Honey has a 35 level Goomy, and I'm here like doing nothing with my life. I'm a wandering wanderer.
Yeah,
wandering around in the
Pillow, if
jungle.
you're a business owner, I'm assuming you're old enough to at least be a millennial.
They have to be.
No, it's 2019. You could
own a bar?
be 18.
To own a business, but I think you still need to be 21 in the States, if you're in the States, to...
That's right. There's a liquor license.
Liquor license.
So Bardock is saying, don't succumb to peer pressure. Do what you want. So what do you want to do?
I want to get the fuck out of the jungle.
Let's do it.
Seems like your team could use a trip. Fuck you. Golly.
Hannah, all Nate and I ever do is get enthusiastic about things.
Yeah.
You can't take our enthusiasm as like, you should do this. We just like to get excited.
Whatever.
So what do you want to do for the rest of the stream?
I don't know what time is it. I was gonna limit myself to an hour tonight because there are a few other.
We still got like half an hour.
I don't know. I might switch out. Well.
Do you want to battle people if we're not farming for Goomy?
Yeah, we can.
Because the
battle.
rain's probably gonna
Let's
stop
do
in the
that.
lush jungle in like 10 minutes anyway.
Well, I've not had any luck with the
Yeah.
rain, so
Does anyone want to battle us?
I'm sure
Or
they do.
I should say, does anyone want to battle Hannah?
I'm sure they do. And watch me get my ass kicked.
We
Oh, can I not go in the? Oh,
the rules for battling are going to be no megas.
out! Get out! Get out!
We're right now Hannah's at the point in the game where Pokemon are around level 30. I know the battle system levels you up to 50, but keep that in mind in terms of EVs. Other than that, Pony is offering to trade you a Goomy.
For what?
I think just giving it to you.
Anything?
Non-Leonard, I think we don't want Pokerus right now because I don't want to make the game easier for Hannah. Appreciate the offer though.
What is Pokerus? No, God forbid you make anything easy for me.
So Pokerus is essentially Pokemon HIV, but instead of like causing AIDS, it helps them level their stats up better.
A better, more politically correct way of, maybe not politically correct, just a better analogy overall.
Well, Pokerus is literally Pokemon virus. Like that's what they shortened to make Pokerus. So it's a yeah. It basically, Lugia, you're totally right. Pokerus, it's mostly for competitive because right, it makes it easier to grind your stats, your EVs. You gain double the EVs when you're raising up your stats.
Smile, or do they just always look like they have rabies?
I think that's their default face.
Okay. Does anyone think they're going to be in the... Do you think they're going to show all... How many Pokemon are there right now?
Good question. How many Pokemon are 893?
893. Do you think they're going to show all 893 in this Detective Pikachu movie, or only the original 150? Was it 150 originally?
151.
151.
With Mew. That's a good question. We have seen Gen 7. We saw the little mushroom guy.
I don't know the little mushroom guy.
Lula.
I need to get out of here.
So what are you trying to do?
I don't know. I'm just wandering. I'm wandering and I'm seeing what I can find. Maybe there's something that I haven't found.
No,
yet.
you've got everything on this route. I checked. If you want to just wander, I'd wander in Lush Jungle.
I feel like you said that before, and that was not true.
Well, the Lush Jungle I didn't know that well.
Lush Jungle. Back to the jungle. Oh, you know what else I saw today that at first I was excited for, and now I'm not so excited for?
What was that?
The teaser trailer, the longer teaser trailer for Aladdin.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. I just don't care about the Disney remakes.
I know you don't, but I do because I like the nostalgia, and I cried. I was also a little drunk, but I cried at the Lion King trailer when I saw that, and I'm super excited.
I forgot about that.
I'm super excited for that one.
Really pathetic.
And then you're pathetic. And then I was kind of excited for Aladdin when I first saw the teaser trailer, and it was just the music and Iago and the cave, and that was it. And then today, you see the actors, which are really cool. Don't get me wrong, because
did they get Jake Gyllenhaal to play Aladdin, or is it an
No.
actual Middle Eastern guy?
No, it is as white of a Middle Eastern guy as you can get. They definitely could have gone with someone who is not as whitewashed as this gentleman, but...
I mean, I don't want to... If he's just a pale Middle Eastern dude, but he's still Middle Eastern, that's fine.
He's still Middle Eastern from what I can tell. The actress who plays Jasmine is Middle Eastern. But then you see the genie, who is Will Smith. And at first
I didn't realize that.
Maybe Will Smith could be decent, and I'm sure he's going to do his best. Because, I think the genie is going to be one of those roles where you're going to have to kind of make it your own. You cannot act it or do the vocals like you would with Robin Williams.
Right, you can't imitate Robin Williams.
You cannot imitate Robin Williams. But Will Smith is blue.
Oh.
He legit is blue. And I just...
they just painted him blue?
I don't know how I feel. I don't know if it's body paint. I don't know if it's CGI. I don't know how I feel about it now, and it's...
You would have preferred if they had left Will Smith not blue, or...
Yeah, I actually think I would have. I think I would have been okay with that, yeah.
That's interesting to me, because I guess I assumed this whole time that he would have been blue. So Lugia wants to know... So, Hannah, I've talked to you about this before. The games...
Help. Don't...
The games are different in that Ultra Sun has different Pokemon than Ultra Moon.
Offer still up. I can be ready in 3 minutes.
Yeah, Pillow, we're down to battle. So there are Pokemon that you can catch in Ultra Moon that you can't get in Ultra Sun, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Lugia is offering to trade you some of the stuff you can only get in Sun if you want.
Okay. We can do that. Let me kill this Steenie because she is of no use to me.
Very cruel.
Yeah, well, Pokemon's a cruel game.
Call for help. What if now you get the Goomy? Like, now that we're not looking for it, we don't care.
Nope.
Ah, burn it.
Yep. Oh, that was not as effective as I wanted it to be. Alrighty.
Yeah, Pillow, we said no Megas, and
No, Megas.
we're kind of, we got some full evolutions, but we don't have all full evolutions.
Yeah. Oh, she avoided it. We're not doing anything for Valentine's Day. We got each other little gifts, though.
You got me a gift?
I did not.
Smooth.
Cameron got me a gift, but I found out what it was because
We share an Amazon Prime account.
So the email of your gift order has been confirmed was sent to my email instead of his. So I saw what I got. Which, if we were dating, which we're not, and he were to propose, which won't happen
Or you're just
because we're not dating,
talking crazy talk.
I could easily see at this point the engagement ring being ordered off of Amazon Prime.
I would not, hypothetically, if I were to ever get an engagement ring, I would not buy an engagement ring off of Amazon.
But I could just see that email confirmation.
Oh my gosh.
But it won't happen because it's hypothetical. We're not together like that.
You're a crazy person.
I know, I am crazy. Crazy.
Yeah, Honey, basically, right? Like,
You think I'm crazy?
so we should. I don't know what that is. Smelling salts. What do you think that move
I
does?
don't know. Let's find out.
Does it like? Is it a move you can use when you're asleep to wake yourself up? Because that's kind of cool.
Attack's power is doubled when used on a target with paralysis. This also cures the target's paralysis.
Oh,
So,
that's kind of cool. It would be 140 attack if your target is paralyzed.
so it cures the target.
So you hit it.
So I hit it, I doubled the attack power.
Yep, but you
then
also
the
get rid of
target-
its paralysis.
Okay.
So it's like there's a trade-off there.
What does Belly Drum do? Attack stat in exchange.
Yeah, Belly Drum is good. It'll make him stronger. Knockoff.
Stuns the target's held item.
Yeah, knockoff is good because it covers psychic Pokemon.
I know, but I feel like the rest of them are kind of good too.
Yeah,
Like Fake Out is good. What is Brick Break?
Break Break is your fighting move. You'll get stab on it.
Yeah, I feel like they're all good.
Yeah, so it's up to you. It's kind of situational. Personally, I think Fake Out's the better move, but I could see you replacing Fake Out with Smelling Salts because it is stronger in the right situations. Well, it's stronger in general.
We're not gonna learn it. Cool. Ooh, Pigwidgeon grew a level.
Yeah, your
He
team's
wants to learn a new move. Cool. Let's see what that move is. Fury Attack. Target is jabbed repeatedly with a horn or beak 2 to 5 times.
It's not so good.
Not so good.
Yeah.
Come on, girl. There you go. Oh, I forgot I was still battling. Alright. Come on. There we go. Great. Alright. And now I will connect to the internet, and then Pillow we can battle.
And then that might be, if you want to call it early, that might be it for the stream after that battle.
Should I save before?
It'll save when you go online.
Okay. No, what am I doing wrong here?
What, hit X? That's why.
X.
Go over it, yeah.
Alright. Connect to the internet. Link battle? No, I need to connect to the internet.
Yeah, the bottom right corner.
You would think by now I would remember how to do this. That is not true.
I don't blame you for not remembering things, because we only really get to play once a week, right?
I would play more, but I'm not able to. Keep these headphones on with your glasses on, Cameron, because
I put them on my head and not behind my head.
this is the worst.
It feels uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Well, your frames are also bigger than mine.
Alright.
Yeah, Honey, we stream every... Well,
we're trying to make it a weekly thing.
Yeah. So we come out with episodes Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And soon there'll be more Pokemon episodes coming out that are pre-recorded. But then Hannah is trying to stream every Tuesday.
Yeah. Pillow, I'm online if you are...
And I think
good.
if anyone is interested... I mean, this will be the only battle we do tonight because we're cutting it a little short today. But if anyone is interested, Hannah's
Yay!
friend code is...
Thank you for subscribing.
Yeah, Pillow will request.
Cool.
Do you have the team you want to do?
I was just going to keep it with what my current team is that I've been using in my party. And
Interesting.
we'll see what happens. I mean, it'll either work or it won't. But we'll try it and see what happens. Right?
I guess, yeah, by definition, it will either work or it won't. That's true.
Can't find you. I should be there.
You're online? Not your guest list. Go to your right, I think, because you registered Pillow as a friend. Go back. Yes, we are online.
Yes, I am
confirm.
online.
Go,
That's where I was.
Go to your right. There it is.
But it doesn't give me an option to do anything.
Yeah, Pillow, we see you, but we don't see the option to actually interact.
Hold on. I think... But if I go to link battle, will Pillow show up for me?
I'm not sure. We are online because people are inviting us to trade. So let's say link battle, single battle. Pillow. There we go.
Got it. We're good, Pillow. We're good.
Logan, I don't know if we're going to have time to battle tonight. It's kind of up to Hannah. But if you want to battle next week, we can...
No.
Because we're probably going to call it after this fight.
Alright, I'm deciding.
So then rules, you want to keep the rules standard.
I did. I'm just gonna do these guys.
So that'll be an interesting team because that team was built to fight a specific type.
Yes.
So you'll probably be vulnerable to some other specific types.
Well, like I said, we'll find out.
That is true. Oh, okay. So Pillow's got Zorua.
Yep.
I didn't actually see what that other one was. Charmeleon I saw. There's some sort of electric mouse that's not Pikachu.
Non-Leonard. I want to see. Maybe we could set up a battle. Logan and non-Leonard.
Dedenne.
Maybe for Thursday, Valentine's Day.
You want to stream on Valentine's?
Maybe we could a little bit, yeah.
If you want to.
Yeah. Why don't we? Because I kind of am interested in the Squirtle Squad. Not to think that I wouldn't get my ass kicked, I probably would, but non-Leonard, I am actually kind of curious about that team. Oh, that's interesting.
Okay, so special attack is up and special defense. So that Pokemon Kirlia is psychic.
Yes.
And so it survived the hit and it's got good special attack now. So Alfalfa has high defense, not high special defense. I don't want to say too much, but you might want to tread carefully here about what might happen next.
Do you think they're going to be able to go next? Are they faster?
They went first previously, so they are faster than you. Okay, interesting. You switched. They get the Drain Kiss, which does heal them a pretty good amount. Yeah, Bardock.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
That'll
there's
do
an
it.
electric. And again, it's strong, but you remember that Milotic is pretty bulky.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Milotic may not be, especially if Kirlia's special defense is raised. This move is a special move. It might not be great to... I mean, Milotic's pretty strong, but we'll see how much damage it does. Hey, okay, so we do get the feint. Nice. Strong start.
Can I? What was that one's name? Kirlia?
Kirlia?
Yeah.
The one that you just fought?
Yeah. Is that in Pokemon Ultraman?
I don't know. I think it started out in the 3rd gen. Okay, this is Grovyle.
Okay.
Which is the 2nd evolution of Trico, which was the Pokemon I drew.
So is this normal? Or is it
Trico,
grass?
Grovyle is grass. Grovyle is grass.
Is it grass?
Yeah. Non-Leonard, I got you. I figured. We'll add that friend code. I dig. So Pillow, I think, specializes in breeding shiny Pokemon. Okay. They've got like, because that's not what Grovyle. Oh dang, yeah.
It's not very effective. It says bullshit.
Well, effective again. It's not a number of the damage. It's a multiplier. So if it was like if you had left Milotic in, it would have done even more damage.
Yeah.
I don't know who's faster. I bet you Grovyle is faster.
Yeah. This is
and he used a priority move to make sure.
Yeah. Alright, 1 for 1.
Non-Leonard. So her name is Hannah, and I think if you look at the description of the video, her friend code is there. Okay, interesting. So Grovyle will not be very effective because grass resists grass and flying resists grass, I think. So. But they might have good coverage. Pillow, we actually... So I'm a little further in the game than Hannah is, so I know that we will get a Firestone pretty soon. I don't want to spoil it for her. We haven't evolved Growlithe for 2 reasons. 1, we want to teach it some more moves before it evolves an Arcanine. 2, Nate really wants to evolve Growlithe, and it's very funny to me to make him wait.
Oh, what is this one?
That's Dedenne. It's, I don't know what generation it is, but it's like that generation's Pikachu, basically. It's a, Oh, nice! You got to eat the berry. Oh, snap!
And the attack rose.
So it will be electric, so electric moves will be super effective, but I think grass might resist electric, so it might be a wash. But it's basically like a Pikachu, but for a different region. I don't know where it's from, because I never really saw one in-game.
I've never seen this one before. It's kind of cute.
Yeah, so each game basically had a Pikachu. Gen 1 was Pikachu, Gen 2 was Meryl, Gen 3 was Plusle and Minun, Gen 4 was Pachirisu, maybe Gen 5 was Dedenne?
So is this
or Gen 6 is Dedenne. What was Gen 5's Pikachu? And then, I haven't seen Gen 7's yet. Skrelk.
Water?
Oh, I don't know that one.
Water.
Yeah, water.
Fighting? Water dragon?
Maybe water dragon. You know what? It reminds me of... Actually, that's a good guess, because there's a other Pokemon that's a seahorse that looked kind of like that, called Kingdra. That's water dragon? Oh, it's poison water. Oh, that makes sense with the purplishness. Emolga. Yeah, I don't know that one. Gen 7 has... So we haven't seen it yet, but Gen 7 has a Pokemon called... Togedemaru? That is that Alolan Pikachu, basically. But not like an Alolan Pikachu.
Man.
Yeah, well, remember, grass is super effective against ground.
Yeah. But is it just grass or is it grass fighting?
I think it's just grass. It's a starter, and starters are generally just the grass, like just the main type until the later gens. I don't remember off the top of my head. And I didn't really play Gen 3, so I don't know Grovyle that well.
No, it's just grass. Okay.
So this is, you guys should be pretty evenly matched because
I think we are.
you're both Gen 2 or second evolution of starters. So Pluck won't do much, and you already ate its berry.
Yeah. But I still think it can hurt me because it's electric.
Yeah. I don't know how scared you should be of it, but you're... Oh, it's Electric Fairy.
Oh, interesting. Heimlich has a Pokerus. When did that happen?
Where do you see that?
My Charge-a-Bug.
Oh, it does have Pokerus.
It does have Pokerus. I don't know. Did you do that when I wasn't?
No, I haven't played the game since... We might have gotten Pokerus from a trade,
Maybe?
but I wasn't really paying attention for it.
Okay.
Non-Leonard, are you going to give all your Squirtles Eviolite?
Eviolite.
No,
That's funny.
that's an item.
Oh. I thought you were making a joke.
No, Eviolite, when a Pokemon holds it, if a Pokemon can evolve,
Yeah?
Eviolite like boosts their stats or something.
Oh.
So last time we were playing, Bardock was telling me I evolved my Chansey into Blissey, and it actually would have been better if I had left Chansey as Chansey and given it Eviolite.
Little teenage Charizard.
Basically. And that's funny that you mentioned that, because, oh shit!
Sorry. Hello? Oh!
Oh shit! Hannah with the hard read! Oh, man! I was like, wait, Bug's not super effective against fire?
Now it's the real
Now it's the real one. Now he should run. Yeah, Pillow, we were just as surprised as you were.
Yeah. No, that's not what I want to put in. Alright.
I do really like Zorua's
Yeah.
shining mode, like the blue flames. It's a nice touch.
Can I get a Charmeleon? Oh, ugly duck.
You can't actually. You can catch your own Charmander. There's a part of the game you haven't used yet called Island Scan. An Island Scan lets
Oh,
you.
yeah, I do need to do that, don't I?
But you can use Island Scan to find like the original Gen 1 starters.
Yeah.
Like. Okay. No, but it is. You did get the confuse.
Yeah, but I'm hurt.
But you're definitely
My
in
burn.
KO range from whatever Dedenne wants to throw at you.
Okay.
So what are you thinking?
I'm just trying to see on my team who I could still kind of use and who can take
Yeah.
some hits. That's all. But I think Pillow's kind of in the same boat because we're both down 2.
Parabolic charge. Oh, interesting. What did it get? Is that a heal?
It looks like
Oh. So Pillow, well, so remember that, right? You guys will probably switch, so you
Yeah.
want to try and start predicting some of those switches. Not saying
Yeah.
that Pillow will switch now, but...
I still get so confused with the fairy types.
What fairy type is
Just
good and
in-
bad against?
Yeah, and the moves they can do and who is a fairy. Like, looking at this little guy, in no way would I think it was a fairy type.
Yeah, so Fairy is confusing to me too. Fairy, Hannah, is the newest type they added. Originally, there were just, I think, 15 types.
Yeah.
And then they added Dark and Steel. And then they added Fairy. Fairy they added in a generation after I stopped playing, so I don't know them that well. Oh, Volt Switch. So Volt Switch, he'll attack, but then it also lets him switch Pokemon. So it's like, there's a move called Volt Switch, and there's a move called U-Turn, and those are useful because it's like, it's not just a switch, so he'll switch into Charmeleon probably. And try and, Yeah, guys, I mean, I don't personally care how people...
This one will get me in.
Oof. Yeah, so you could have done good damage with a Bug Bite there, but that would have been a very hard thing to predict.
But I think he's faster than I am.
Yes, probably. Yeah, actually, I have an idea of what you could do that might be a little clever, but we'll see.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Can I be clever? Clever go.
Going for the crunch. Oof, that's pretty tough. So I would say, use this guy. Oh, I was thinking they'd switch a different way.
Fire is effective against grass.
Yes.
Charmeleon looks like he has such a little attitude going on.
Yeah, well, that's I don't know if I mentioned it in the anime. Charmeleon, like when Ash's Charmander evolved into Charmeleon. Ooh, he got the burn on you.
Yeah.
When Charmander evolved into Charmeleon, he literally became a teenager. He had an attitude. He was real shitty. He refused to listen. He had discipline problems. It was really funny. Ooh. That is not what I meant to do. Yeah, Hannah's been... I mean, you've been holding your own on this fight. It's been good.
It's a decent fight. It's a good challenge for both of us.
And I was impressed by how well you managed to do against Pillow last time, too.
I can't even imagine though when people do the battles for money or for a prize.
Yeah.
Like I can't even imagine.
Oh.
Yes. Sorry, Willow. I'm sorry. It was like slanted all over again. I hate that one.
This might be the sweep because I'm pretty sure your Mr. Sumo is pretty strong.
Yeah, but can it take a hit from Dedenne?
It can probably take a hit, I think. Oh, but it's got a flying type move.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
I mean, it took a hit a little bit, so it's still,
you're fine. You're fine.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay. That's a little risky.
Shit.
But you can... No, I wouldn't switch. You got the attack boost. Your health is low. You got the attack boost, though. If you switch, you lose your attack boost. You should just swing.
But it's faster than me, so it's gonna. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Before I can get the hit, which is why I was gonna switch.
Yeah, but I think it was worth the risk. I wasn't positive if he would outspeed you.
Yeah, it's a mouse against a sumo wrestler.
Yeah, fair enough.
Why wouldn't it outspeed me? Oh, criminy man. Alright. Now I'm getting nervous.
Hey, Richmond.
Hi,
Richmond, yeah?
Richmond, yeah?
How's it going? That was belly drum. So the way belly drum works, I think, is it cuts your HP by half or by
half, but it boosts up your attack status
a bunch.
a bunch. This might be my
No, Heimlich's strong.
Heimlich.
Heimlich's a killer.
Heimlich's so strong?
You've underestimated Heimlich a lot.
I love Heimlich so much.
I remember, you guys, not everyone might remember, but if you go back and watch our older episodes, the episode that Heimlich survives.
Heimlich survived.
when Heimlich evolved from Grubbin.
Oh, damn, this is gonna do me in the
What move did he use? Oh, bug bite.
bite.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not living.
No.
It's a tough one, but it's the sort of thing where it might not be worth switching. It might be better to let Heimlich die so that Pigwidgeon gets a free switch, because otherwise Pigwidgeon will take a hit. Yeah, when Grubbin evolved into Charge-a-Bug, Hannah was livid. You should go back and watch that episode. It was like around episode 20.
Oh, Heimlich.
And
I'm sorry,
Hannah
buddy.
called him ugly. She said she hated him.
I did.
She was astounded.
But then as I got to like play with him and battle with him and stuff, he kind of became my little guy.
Yeah. Yeah. He grew on her again. He had to earn her love, which is, a very healthy thing to do.
You just don't let me have anything. This is gonna do my maybe not.
No, you get the water pulse.
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Wait, watch it be Zorua.
No, Zoru's
it's
already
not?
fainted.
Okay. Oh! But if Charmeleon's fast,
Hey Richmond,
it's
our
probably-
friend code is
yeah.
in the video description. After this battle, we're done streaming for the night, but Hannah did mention that we might stream
I
again.
think for Valentine's Day is what I'm looking at, because I'm so over this Goomy business, and
Yeah, so
you guys need to... I'm fine continuing the battle.
do you want to do the same time on Thursday?
7, I think.
7
should be
p.m.
fine.
Eastern Standard Time?
Oh.
Yeah, it's tough. Good night, Wasses.
Good night. Thanks
Oh,
for
okay, so you did
showing.
get the kill. The question is...
Yeah, but if it's Dene, which I think it is,
Yeah.
then I think I think this is Pillow's fight.
Well, is Dedenne faster?
I think so. I think the Dene is faster.
Oh, it
You're
used the
going-
flying type move.
Yeah. And that's-
Oh, but you're alive!
Oh my Lanta. This is.
And you get the
so
heal. So the heal, this is the nice thing about Roost. It's going to get rid of your flying type. So you're not going to be as weak against electric. So we'll have to use aerial ace. So just freaking pile it on. Yeah, pile on the damage.
Oh my gosh.
This is it.
We'll see. We'll see. Crazier things have happened.
Parabolic charge.
That could do it.
It gets a heal. Come on.
Oh man,
Come on.
this is crazy.
Oh, we did it! Well, you did it. I won't take any credit. Hannah did it. Congratulations, Hannah. Good game, Pillow.
Oh, good game, Pillow. That was
Good fight.
nail biting for me. My anxiety is through the roof.
So
right
now maybe
I'm not gonna
Pokemon's
lie.
getting its hooks in you. Like, that's the adrenaline rush you get from, like...
It's like I am through the roof right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that pluck, I wasn't even expecting that.
That was a good game. That was a good game.
Well, cool, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us for
thank
the
you so
evening.
much.
And like I said, or like Hannah said, I guess we're going to stream again on Thursday. Normally we do once a week every Tuesday.
We do once a week every Tuesday. But I am enjoying battling you guys, and I'm learning a lot with it too.
And I know we've got a list.
We have a
So
list.
the people who claimed non-Leonard, Logan, and Bardock, I think, get first dibs if they're on the stream on Thursday.
Yes.
Well, I'll take a note.
That'll be good.
And Richman and non-Leonard, I know you added Hannah. We'll add you after we're done streaming. Because we got your friend codes.
We're going to do a Squirtle squad battle. And again, I will plan on getting my ass kicked. I'm going to go in that one with low expectation. But I just really want to do it because I want to see your squad.
Yep. All right.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Have a good night, everyone. Thanks again.
Bye.
We're still on because I forgot where the screen is. There it is.
We're
All right.
still on.
Goodbye
Okay,
for real.
bye.